I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Travel with Rick. Food and Wine Month here on Travel with Rick. Hey Ken.
Hey Rick.
Dude.
You're Rick.
I am Rick, you're Ken. And that's those guys, and those guys love you. Man, I love you. It's always a pleasure having you.
I love you, we love you, we love them.
He gets more mail than I do. I think we've said that before. But nah, seriously, those guys love you. Always a pleasure having you back on Travel with Rick.
Well, it's my pleasure. I love doing this and sharing the experience of food and wine with you and your Travel with Rick viewers. I just love it.
It's awesome.
It's a highlight of my year.
Yeah, mine too. Definitely a favorite time of year for sure. Ken runs the website. Rhino Wine Gear. Sorry to say Ken's Wine Gear. RhinoWineGear.com. Yep. And it's a place where you can grab all of your, particularly this time of year, getting ready for the holidays. I know as soon as these videos are over, guys, the holidays are going to be here before you know it. Yes. So he has a place where you can get all your great wine supplies, your wine gifts, your wine souvenirs, your wine
decanters,
things.
glasses, bags, you name it.
Yeah.
All those wine
all kinds of wine accessories. That's what I was trying to think of. Wine accessories right there at Rhino Wine Gear. Definitely check him out over there. It's a great place to get gifts for that wine lover, that wine friend that you have. Love it over there at Ken's place. Check him out at RhinoWineGear.com for sure. And we're checking out some great food here from Australia.
Yes.
Dude, I've been wanting to say this the whole Food and Wine Festival.
Go ahead, okay? Go ahead, do it.
Shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah, we're having it. Sorry, that's my sorry little Australian thing there. Well, but anyway, we are having, that is what they called them. We're having some shrimp on the Barbie. All right, it's getting a little dark. It's just kind of nice. This time of night here on Travel with Rick. Yeah, it is a nice time of night. Good sun's going down. We're doing this in a little bit of a lower light setting. Getting a little cooler. I'm kind of
like finally.
Dude, we've been cranking it out all month in this heat. It's nice to do it kind of here and cooling off in a little bit. All right, I got to pull out my cheaters here. So we got some shrimp on the Barbie with some pepper berry citrus glaze.
Yes.
Basically shrimp on a stick. It's really looking good there. And what do you got here, man?
And this is the grilled lamb chop with a mint pesto and potato crunchies. I'm guessing you're kind of like potato chips.
Yeah, potato chips.
Yeah.
And then we've got a piece of cake here. Now, if you guys remember a dessert episode a couple of years ago with Amanda and I, we tried this Lamington, and I'm hoping it's going to be better this year. I'm going to leave it in there. Okay.
I've never had it, so we'll find out.
All right. So it's got to stand on itself, and we got some wine.
We do. We have ourselves a Merlot, a Shiraz Merlot. We also have a Shiraz Cabernet.
Right.
And then we also have a Chardonnay, all from the Rosemont Winery Estate.
Okay, I thought we got the Riesling. Did we get the Riesling?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. We picked up the Riesling to go with the Lamington.
Yeah, we got the Riesling.
My apologies.
Sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But we did pick the Riesling to go with the cake. And we were just going to go with two wines. We were just actually going with the Shiraz Cab, I think. But then we wanted to test ourselves.
Right. Could we tell the difference between the Merlot, the Shiraz Merlot, and the Shiraz Cab?
We should do a blind taste. No, we're not. It's kind of dark out here. Maybe it could be a blind taste. All right, let's get into some food.
All right, I'm just going to chomp into this guy.
Absolutely,
and we'll just share if you're cool with that.
I am cool with that.
Oh, this looks
you guys cool with that? I'm cool with that. Wow, shrimp on the Barbie's tasty. That's nice. All right, so what should go with that? All right, so the Merlot is over there. This is the Cab.
I'm going to try the Merlot.
That's nice. That's nice. All right. I'm just going to grab a bite of this too here. Oh man. Come out just for that. Nothing else.
All right.
Listen to me, folks. I love you guys. All right. I want you to come here and experience this. If you have nothing else here, have this lamb chop. Yeah, I know it's late in the day. We've had a little wine. But that's good. That's really good. What do you think of that?
It's a really good lamb chop. The crunchy of those potato, because it gives a little salt in there. Right on there. And there's like the pesto. Oh, did you get some of that?
I definitely got the pesto.
Really adds a great flavor to that lamb chop. I have not tried the shrimp on the Barbie. Have you tried both wines yet?
I have.
Okay. Did you tell the difference?
I cannot. I wish I could.
Right. Let's really try and seriously try it right now. Okay. I have the Merlot.
Here you go. We're headed out.
All right, I have it imprinted on my brain.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to switch. Now the Cab is for you.
Okay.
Ooh, I can tell it.
Yes.
When I think about it, I can tell. Okay, all right, so the cab is definitely much fuller and has a little bit more of a peppery,
good call,
peppery flavor to it. And the Merlot is just really smooth, doesn't have quite the tannins, quite the bite as it goes down.
Yeah, it doesn't have the bite.
So yeah, I can definitely, all right.
Good job.
Dude, I'm growing up in wine. I'm loving this. This is awesome.
Yeah, so the way to do it, so if you come out, you know, for food and wine, this is the time to try this stuff, because it's these small portions, low cost, by the way. We didn't really talk about cost.
Right.
In our travels around, Italy, I think so far has been pretty expensive.
Yeah, that was a heavy hit, but you know, there we had a prosecco, so we had a sparkling, so we had 3 wines, we had a dessert, and we had 2 entrees, and I think it was like 34 bucks and change. This one, I think was probably the first time around we added a wine, but I think the first time was like 20 bucks, and then we added a wine was like $2.50. So that was good to do it that way.
Right.
So I mean, you can go in and see, understand. This time we're having everything in every booth. So you know, we're hitting booths for 20 bucks or so. And it's just a great way to sample everything in a booth.
Shrimp is...
It's awesome.
Awesome.
It's not dry. Has a lot of flavor to it. Really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna
let you devour that, and I'm gonna devour some more shrimp.
That's good. That lamb is very tender.
What's the sauce on the shrimp again? We got a pepperberry citrus glaze.
And they are rocking it too. That shrimp is rocking.
That is really good.
That lamb chop, dude, that is like nibble to the bone good. Really good. That's like one of those, you know, South Florida, you know,
nibble to the bone.
Yeah, hick Florida phrases. You know, nibble to the bone good. That's how we describe stuff there. All right. Okay, so now I have the Merlot.
I have the cab.
All right. Yeah, definitely good. Definitely good.
All right,
love it.
Let's switch one more time. I want to do another little sample here.
Gary Vaynerchuk, if you're watching, that's not the sniffy sniff, that's the switchy switch.
Copyright Travel with Rick. 2012.
Gary Vaynerchuk, if you are watching, drop me a comment below, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm picking it up. Definitely has that stronger bite. Okay, so to tell you the truth, because I like cabs later in the evening, you know, when you've been out and you've had like a, you know, full meal and you've had wine, I like to finish the night with a nice big cab. Okay. So I like that. That's really good for that. But if I'm just at, you know, out with some friends or something and I'm sipping a red wine, I probably prefer like an easier to drink Merlot at that time. But this cab works for me with that. I really like it. It
does really work great with the lamb.
It goes good with the beef. It definitely, you know, it doesn't overpower the meat, but vice versa, the meat doesn't overpower it. So it works really, really well there. All right,
so let's dive into the lambing.
I didn't get that at all. You know, Amanda had to explain it to me a couple of times.
I have to admit I am not familiar with lamington or what it is.
All right, so Amanda, if you're watching, leave me a comment below and tell them how bad the lamington was a couple of years ago.
Let's see.
It was dry. It was just like dry pound cake.
So it looks like cake. I don't know if you can see the. You want to see get a cross view here. It's got, you know, cake in the middle. It looks like some chocolate and coconut.
All right. All right, so I'm just going to say this now. Singapore, we called you out this year. You were bad. Australia, I'm going to tell you, thumbs up. Your lamington is 100% improved. No question. Much more moist.
It's not dry.
It's not dry. Very moist.
That's good.
Loving the coconut on there. So that's really good.
Let's try it with that Riesling.
Yeah, man.
Coconut, chocolate, moist cake.
Dude. That so works. All right. So I just want you to know, man, I'm getting food and wine a whole lot more. That works, right?
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wow. I'm going to give 2 thumbs up to Australia.
That's a great
Before we
reason.
even started giving thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. That works. Here you go. Oh. Try our Riesling. That's really good. And that lamington, I got to tell you, and you guys know I'm not a huge dessert fan, but I remember how bad the lamington has been, and that is awesome. That's not bad. That's not dry pound cake. That's like really moist, has a nice chocolate, great coconut on the top. So I'm really liking that.
So obviously the folks at Disney watched the show a couple, in the past and learned from their mistakes.
They stepped their game up.
You know what? Well, we need moister lamington. Done. Right. Boom.
So the people from Australia, they watch the show. The people from Singapore, not so much. Sorry, Singapore. I'm going to keep apologizing, but you guys did it to yourselves. You know who I'm talking to, too. You do. We actually met some folks the other day in the new Fantasyland camp, and they came up to us and they're like, dude, we love your videos so much. Big shout out to Anastasia. They loved our videos so much, but they said they avoided Singapore this year because they watched our videos. It really did. So
well, hey, that's what we do.
Tell
We're here
them,
to, you know.
right, we tell you if it's good, we tell you if you don't like it. But we also tell you, just because we don't like it, still try it yourself. You may like it. You know, we're just a couple boneheads here out in front of a camera, you know, drinking wine.
We like what we like, and
what do we know?
That's right.
You know, so come out and try it for yourselves. You never know, you might like it. Well, listen, it's getting dark. So what do you think about Australia?
I'm going to go 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs way up. That shrimp was really, really good.
Awesome.
The lamb chop, dude, I tell you, this is one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things, if you guys talk about Disney Cruise Line, you know, like the buffet at Disney Cruise Line, they have some great lamb chops. One of the things I look forward to. So anytime, all right, I'll just say it like this, kid. I've never met a lamb chop I didn't like. You know, so far. But that one is really, really good.
How to take that, but okay.
Well, you know, I'm a foodie, okay? So there's only one way you can take it. Lamb chop's good.
Lamb chop's good, okay.
Yeah, but that one's really good, really nice. And that cake, it's a surprise because I kind of went into this expecting it to be bad. So it was really, really good. All right, so a couple quick things. Like Kick mentioned, there are some great values around, so just look around. This is the gift card that you can get here. You load this boy up. You put any amount you want on here, from 5 to 500, 5,000, whatever you want. And this is what you use just to kind of swipe, and you can kind of budget yourself around.
Sure.
You know, it's a great way to keep up with it. It's really easy. You know, when you're carrying food in these dumb little trays, it's a really good way to keep up with your expenses there and kind of budget yourself around. This is the passport. So just like your passport at home. You get stamps in every country that you go to. It's a great way to keep up with what's going on around. Has listed every country and then every item in every country with a little check by it. So you can check off what you had, and you can make little notes on what you like, maybe what you like to go back and try again. So it's
very
a great
important
way.
If you come back multiple days to the festival. It's like, you know, was I here? I don't remember, because obviously you have a few, and then you know, you need a reference material.
And you know, if you're like me, it's like, where did I get that lamb chop from? Oh yeah, that was New Zealand. No, it wasn't New Zealand. It was Australia. I want to go back and have another one of those.
Absolutely.
So, and it's a great keepsake. You know, when the year's done, you pull it back out, and you're like, oh yeah, Food and Wine Festival. Awesome. Love the lamb chop. Love the Lamington in Australia.
My first experience with Lamington.
Really good.
Good to me. I mean, chocolate, pound cake, and coconut.
All right. So we're losing our light.
Okay.
We've got more wine to drink. They've got stuff to do. We're gonna let them go. What?
Oh, okay.
No, they're gonna leave a comment below for sure. Guys, so much I appreciate it. We're not even doing questions of the week, and you're still leaving comments below.
Thank you.
All you guys that are watching, definitely thank you for following us around. We've had an awesome month bringing you food and wine. We've only got a few days left. Well, it goes on until November 14th. 46 days. If you've not got off the couch and visited Food and Wine, okay, why not?
And if you're nowhere in the area, book your trip for next year.
Yes.
Because it will happen again.
It's gonna 17 years it's been going on. We have it on good sources. It'll be back.
It'll be back.
It'll be back, and it's going to happen the end of September, the beginning of October, and run through November. You can count on it. At least 6 weeks. Food and Wine Festival, definitely something that we look forward to. Check us out at Kingdom Magic. We'd love to help you with your vacation. We'd love to help you with food and wine. Right here, I got the hookup. Just call any of our agents. They'd love to get you here, and you guys need to be here. It's a great time to visit. It's cooling off now.
This is awesome.
I mean, look, all of these people, these thousands of people here are enjoying this, and you're not. Get off your couch, come down, visit Food and Wine Festival. We're going to bring you a couple days more, and then it's over, and then you'll just be left with 2013. You'll be like us, sitting on your couch going, can't wait for October, right? We look forward to it every year, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go. Make sure you guys visit us tomorrow. We've got a couple more days left, just a couple more countries left. We're eating everything and drinking a lot of stuff around Food and Wine Festival. Yeah, I got to get to the gym, man. We got to let them go. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Hope to see you right back here on another episode of Food and Wine Month on Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.
Cheers.